Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best touchscreen laptop.
Starting at number 5.
Lenovo Chromebook C340. If you want to spend as little as possible, get the Lenovo Chromebook C340 2020, a 15.6-inch model. Despite its wallet-friendly price, this 2-in-1 convertible is easy to carry and feels well-built. It's available with an Intel Pentium Gold or Core i3 CPU, both fast enough to provide a smooth experience on Chrome OS. The downside is that you can only get a maximum of 4 GB of memory, so you'll experience some stutters if you have many applications or Chrome tabs open simultaneously. Battery life is outstanding at around 12 hours of light use or 8 hours of video playback. The display looks decently sharp and provides plenty of space for multitasking. However, like most budget laptops, it doesn't get very bright and looks washed out. Washed out colors aren't a problem if you only look at text documents, but if you're consuming media or are used to seeing higher quality panels, like on an Apple iPad, you'll likely notice it more. Port selection is okay. You get one USB-A, 2 USB-Cs, an SD card reader, and a headphone jack. The USB-C ports support video output and charging.
Coming at number 4.
Lenovo Ideapad 3. The best budget touchscreen laptop we've tested is the Lenovo Ideapad 315, 2021. At around $500, you can get a model with an AMD Ryzen 5 5500U CPU, 8 GB of memory, and 256 GB of storage. The Ryzen 5 5500U is 2 generations behind AMD's latest mobile CPUs, but it's still plenty fast for general productivity tasks like web browsing, video playback, text processing, and spreadsheets. If you can stretch your budget slightly, we recommend upping the memory, as it'll give you more headroom for heavier multitasking. Battery life sits around 9 hours of light use or 8 hours of video playback. The display is a 15.6-inch 1080p panel. It gives you enough space for multitasking and gets bright enough for use in most settings. The keyboard feels tactile, but it may cause some fatigue over time as the keys require a fair amount of force to actuate. As for the touchpad, it's small but reasonably responsive. Unfortunately, you can't use the USB-C to charge the laptop or connect an external display, and the HDMI port only supports HDMI 1.4 standards, limiting the output resolution to 4K at 30 Hz.
At number 3.
Lenovo 2022 Newest. Detailed configuration. This computer is a brand new and sealed package with 8 GB RAM and 256 GB SSD. Intel Core i5-1240p processor. Imagine, design and create without boundaries with the powerful 12th generation Intel Core i5 processor. Discover true responsiveness with 12 cores and 16 threads for ultimate performance. One 6-inch diagonal 2560 by 1600 2.5K touchscreen display. The 60 Hz ultra bright 400 nits display features a 1610 2560 by 1600 resolution that gives you more space for toolbars and tabs. Other features: Intel Iris Xe graphics, backlit keyboard, built-in fingerprint reader, front-facing camera, for cell lithium-ion polymer battery, Windows 11 Home OS 64-bit. Bundle with capacitive stylus with magnetic cap. Stylus pen is made of aluminum alloy, which is lightweight and very comfortable to hold, and it does not need to connect Bluetooth and does not need to be charged. The cap is magnetic and can absorb in the end of stylus pens.
Number 2 of my list.
Asus Zenbook 14. If you only perform light productivity tasks like text processing and spreadsheets, you can save some money with an ultra-portable, as you won't have to pay for performance you don't need. We recommend the Asus Zenbook 14 Flip OLED, 2023. This sleek 2-in-1 convertible feels incredibly well built and is easy to carry around. It has a gorgeous 90 Hz OLED display, a comfortable keyboard, and a large touchpad with a built-in virtual numpad. It supports pen input and comes with an MPP, Microsoft Pen Protocol, 2.0 stylus, but there's nowhere to dock or attach the pen for transport. Performance-wise, its Intel 13th Gen CPU has no problem handling general productivity and more demanding workloads like photo editing and programming. Battery life sits around 8 hours of light use, so depending on your usage, you may need to plug it in for a quick charge to get through the day. The port selection is great. It has one USB-A, two USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s, and an HDMI. In addition to its excellent 1080p webcam, there's also a facial recognition IR camera for quick logins.
And number 1.
Dell XP 159530. The best touchscreen laptop we've tested is the Dell XPS 15, 2023. This 15.6-inch mobile workstation is one of the most popular laptops on the market, and for good reason. It provides an excellent user experience and packs plenty of processing power to handle demanding tasks. Its thin and light design makes it easy to carry around, and it feels incredibly well built, thanks to its CNC machined aluminum chassis and carbon fiber keyboard deck. You can get this laptop with a 3.5K, touch-sensitive OLED display. It produces deep, inky blacks and is suitable for color-critical work as it has full DCI-P3 coverage. The keyboard feels great to type on, and the touchpad is large and responsive. Spec-wise, you can configure this laptop with an Intel Core i5, i7, or i9H series CPU. As for the GPU, you can get the base model with an Intel Arc A370M GPU if your work doesn't require a lot of GPU processing power, or upgrade to one of the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series GPUs, up to a 4070. The NVIDIA GPUs aren't the fastest on the market as they run at a low TGP, total graphics power, of 40W, but they're still adequate for intensive tasks. Our only complaints are about the webcam and thermals. The webcam's image looks extremely underexposed, and while resolution isn't always the culprit for bad image quality, a 720p webcam still feels rather cheap on such a premium device. Lastly, the keyboard gets uncomfortably hot under load.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.